Divine and dreadful, his gaze strikes the land. The sun's cruel embrace like a merciless brand. His decree is final, all mankind is damned. Within his grasp all shall crumble to sand. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Heaven lies sundered in ruins and ash. The angels lie slaughtered, all felled by his wrath. Your souls all must wander, deprived of your dreams, till hell rise to take you, all due to his schemes. Luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent, luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent.
Hello everyone, we're doing some more Pathfinder Kingmaker. Oh, no, I need to update something. Stream 2. Done. Okay, let us continue. So there is a trap there. Did I look in this room? Nothing else in here. Scroll of Bless, Scroll of Shield of Faith. Interesting. Hey! How you doing, Yurths? We're doing good. Playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. I can't feed the pet in this game! Understand? Wait, why am I muted? Oh wait, desktop audio is muted. There we go. Can't feed the pet in this game. Feed the pet is only valid in Wizard 101.
shall overcome.
You just wanted to click it? That's understandable, I guess. You got Judgment, Justice, Inflict Light Wounds, Divine Favor. And turn. Miss. Miss. Okay. You can daze them. If I can pet an animal in the game, I don't think there's any animals for me to pet right now. By the way, if anyone here is in the Dauntless Amber Dragons, what difficulty am I playing? An easy one? Escape. It's my first time playing, and I'm not good at picking up games. Difficulty is set to custom. I set it to fairly easy, I think. Critical hits are weak, Death's Door is on, dead companions will not rise after combat. Remove negative effects on rest. Auto level up is off. Enemy stat adjustments is moderately easier enemy. Damage to party is 0.6. Enemy difficulty is weak. Party speed depends on the weight you're carrying is off. Enable character retrain is on. Kingdom management should not be normal. Should be effortless. Invincible Kingdom is on. Only active companions receive experience. Off, off, off. Off. And combat text is set to all. Think that's everything. Why did Tartusio move up here? It's a blind playthrough. So haven't played before, so I'm having the game go a bit easy on me.
Unworthy.
They do a thing. All players. No, I do not want to Tartusio close the door. That's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, are these all interactable too? Okay. I hate these puzzles, I think. You affect both of you. You affect all three. Affect both. Can I just have one person go over here? No, you're over here.
I will see this through.
Okay. Lower your thing. You're up. You're both down. Oh, you. No, nope.
I deserve better.
Okay. No, wait.
I will not falter.
Well, you all have your swords up. The guy missing his sword is you.
Time's wasting.
I stand ready.
Swords up, sword down, sword down. Sword down. Sword down. I have the vague feeling I'm trying to get them. Might be good if I could chart this out. Used one of these sorts of puzzles on my own players at one point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Let us interact with 1. 1 only affects 1 and 4. Let's interact with 2. Two only interacts with 1 and 2. Let's interact with 3. Three is 1.
Enlighten me.
Together we stand.
3 is 3 and 6. Let's interact with 4. 4 is 4, 1, and 5.
My patience is running thin.
I did it accidentally.
I always did what was right. Therefore I became righteous. Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right because I am righteous?
Sure.
I will guide us.
Open the door. Oh, it's very dark in here. That's because it's outside. There are assassins there.
Leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Strike as one.
Okay.
Do not hold back. We shall overcome.
That was not what I wanted you to do.
Wretched thing.
Attack.
Ah, everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
Is it, huh?
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing. Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
Kadira, the westernmost strappy of the Palisha Empire of Kelesh. Quadira is a kingdom with power of the sprawling empire at its back. Quadira is Kelesh's doorway to the inner sea region and is perhaps the single most valuable piece of real estate on Galorian.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
The tiefling salutes you and runs ahead nimbly.
Brutus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Gotes is the god of the end times, a sentient and cruel moonlit that looks down upon the boneyard and waits for the last living soul to die. When Pharasma judges the last soul after the last living body dies on the material plane, Gotes will descend to the boneyard and move on to the material plane to clean up and pack the dust away for another reality. No one really knows what Gotes is going to do once the last soul is judged, but it is generally accepted that it will not be pleasant. Sure, diplomacy.
Possible? It seems you might be right.
It seems I might be right indeed.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
Wonderful, harem. Party of 5? Yo, that's wild. 5 people in a party? I'm just checking out what's over here. It's worth looking at.
My search was not in vain.
Secret doors. Me oh my. The gate is securely locked. Gold ring and master longsword. Still no glaives. I am being upsetted. Okay. Formations. Group formation is the half of any victory. The formation system will help you hold the line in combat. Click this button to select one of the standard formations, or you can create your own. What's the formation button? I don't see a formations button.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
You need help putting out the fire?
We'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
What's going on here?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Where's the hole?
Run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
I will.
May Abadar keep you safe.
Abadar. Abadar is the god of cities, law, merchants, and wealth, also called the god of walls and ditches. In the Eastern Dragon Empires, it is known to be a patient dealing, maintaining strong, neutral stances in his actions. He sets forth to expand civilization and order among the people of Golorian. Get through the fire, huh? Do I have, like, water on me? Remove blindness. Cure light wounds. Nope, no fire resistance. And so our illustrated book episodes. Some game events play out as illustrated book episodes. The decisions you make during these episodes can have a dramatic impact on the development of the game's plot. As with dialogues, you will often need to make various skill checks during these episodes. Depending on the circumstances, sometimes you will need to choose one of your party members to perform an action, and sometimes an action will automatically be performed by the character with the highest skill bonus. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of rage souls, led by Malorian, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartusio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through the fire. Literally, as we approached the burning building, we tried to let's go drench ourselves with buckets of water. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our nose and mouths before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible cracking sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have had planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on top of our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Malurian led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartusio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. Now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She burned a barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more!" she shouted. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartusio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Lurian... I'm gonna do the athletics check. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried away them from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. It was truly noble of you. Now let us rush to Lady Aldori's age." Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall where the battle was already in full swing. Guard. I ever get my hands on that arsonist. Cool. You're just guards. One of my characters is fatigued. Why can't I see the full... Seems like the bottom of the screen is cut off. Options. Graphics. Oh, no wonder. Apply. Okay. There we go. Close out. Oh, now I can see everything. Character, journal, camp, inspect, formations. Hello. Tartusio in the back line. You can be... Oh, you should... There we go. Saving! Reinforcements are already on the way. Say your prayers, scum. Oh. Okay.
Despicable.
End turn. Aaron, what do you got? Heal living, true strike. Okay, Tartusio. You can make it that far. Okay, we're not doing that. We're... Bolt of Cold. Okay.
Strike as one.
What is this? Fighting defensively. Ooh, you can charge.
Let us strike as one.
End turn.
Advance. Yeah.
Lindsay, move over there.
Do not falter. Onwards.
Nope. Am I missing something over there?
Unworthy.
Do not hold back.
Stay behind me.
choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Will I? Interesting.
Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Pitax. A long haven for thieves and smugglers, Pitax is a hub for trade in the River Kingdoms. It aspires to be a center of culture and higher learning as well, but cannot escape its onset. I'm going to make the diplomacy check.
In the middle of the attack, he took off the very ring that would guarantee his safety just to set you up? Possible, but not convincing. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
You. I see you. Goodbye. I failed my diplomacy checks.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin...
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
I'm gonna go the lawful neutral
Considering the
option.
circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
I'm gonna make the neutral good choice here.
Really, Tartuccia? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Shellen, known as the Eternal Rose, the Eternal Maiden, and the Incorruptible, is the goddess of art, beauty, love, and music, and the half-sister of Zon Kuthon. Shellen focuses as much attention on internal beauty as external. As aspects of her role as the goddess of beauty, Shellen also promotes the creation of art and the composing and performance of music. Clerics of Shellen are frequently artists themselves. As the goddess of love, Shellen encourages the proliferation of that feeling in all its forms. She is not the goddess of sexuality, lust, or fertility, and makes a very clear distinction between love and sexuality, although she does not in any way discourage erotic love. The few paladins who worship her practice courtly love.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
One will be headed by Trushio, the other by Malarian.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the two teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Fantastic.
Leaders, military leaders. All these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little tipsy. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may be... to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming this way. As for you, Purple Toad, wait till we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Map movement. This is the map of the stolen lands and their vicinity. To set out, click on one of the arrows near your party token. You can learn about the whereabouts of significant locations by talking to characters or happening upon them during your journey. After learning about a location, you must find the way there yourself. Along the way, random encounters await. You may be attacked by monsters, or you may meet new acquaintances. After the exciting location of a random encounter, you will not be able to return there. Camp. I was not given an opportunity to shop before I left. Yeah, I agree a rest would be welcome.
We will prevail.
Do not falter. Onwards.
We shall overcome.
Oh, I missed.
Tear them apart!
Stay behind me.
Attack!
It's high time you set up camp. In camp and rest. In camp, all characters will restore some of their lost hit points, and those capable of casting spells will replenish them. To camp, you need a special resource, rations. When you press R or click the rest button, an outline of green camp appears on your mouse cursor. A green outline allows you to click and set up camp there, while a red one means something is blocking it. After setting up camp, click on the bonfire to begin resting. Once everyone is gathered around the bonfire, the manage button lets you press the manage button to see a special camp interface used to set the resting time and distribute following responsibilities. Hunting will require additional rations. Camp camouflage lowers the chance of an enemy attack on the camp the same way Night Watch does. Cooking. Preparing a successful dish will grant positive effects lasting 16 hours. Specific character, entire quantity, depending on the recipe. Or special ability. Cool. While resting, your camp may be attacked by enemies. After dealing with them, click on the fire again to continue resting. It is usually better to avoid camping in dungeons. In dungeons, you won't be able to hunt, cook, or use certain unique abilities. Moreover, there's a higher chance of an enemy attack in such places. I guess begin resting.
Once I killed a whole herd of mammoths. But our camp was too far away. So I tied their trunks together and dragged them home for 2 days.
Those must have been tiny mammoths. The size of squirrels.
What do you mean I cannot travel? My inventory's weight is too great. I wasn't given a chance to shop! Okay, let's look at inventory. Yeah. I'm streaming right now. Okay. Inventory. What here is cheap junk? Where did all my healing potions go? Oh, there they are.
I have no need for this.
What is it?
I have no need for this.
Give me a second, chat. I need to look something up. It's kind of like a glaive. It's very much kind of like a glaive. Okay, let's get going.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Amiri, aren't you cold just wearing those hides? They cover almost nothing.
Is it ever cold here? You could walk around naked, bouncing your boobs. My homeland, that's where it's cold. Spit freezes before it hits the ground.
Enter Oleg's trading post. Yay.
Without a doubt.
In the name of the Stog Lord, the lawful authority in the Stolet land, we demand this week's tax and some beer. Where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood, too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you could control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, and come like a large man with a rough stuff starting. Oh, you must be the guests from Restall. What's going on here? I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way and I'll let you go in peace. Lawful neutral attacks. My task is to clear this land of Ben. I'm gonna go with the neutral good option. Yes. Why is lightning striking? I don't like that. Okay, Miri. Rage and go murder.
Let us strike as one.
Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They've came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what do we do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. I saw someone run out of the trading post. You know who that was? Ah, it must have been Brocken. He sells potions, lives out in the forest like a hermit. But he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. Staglord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he crumbles a lot, especially recently. I'd like to see your goods. Okay. Where is Masterwork? Glaive. I saw it earlier. I made a mistake buying that shield, guys. But we got a glaive now, which is what's important. Malurian, level up. Class Inquisitor. Level 2. Cunning initiative. Skills. Let's boost our athletics. Let's boost our persuasion, our perception, our religion. Remove fear, shields of faith, stunning barrier, doom. Okay. Tell me more about yourselves. A leg shifts uncomfortably. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Restov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they? When will they arrive? Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. You just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here, I expect. I'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Neutral. Awful good. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? For the Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. The Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes and call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord. They're killed fast, and if they're lucky, if not, Dove. Oleg looks to Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk. Svetlana Levinton, no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox and Dovin from Nice Rock come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. How many bandits are there? What they want? What do they want? These bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, they take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we wouldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Burp. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levitin is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now we need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist's fire, looks like. Alchemist fire, we could put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that could set the post on fire, Oleg shouts supplies. Well, maybe if we cover the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes. I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. Can you answer a few more questions for me? About bandits for now. Let's get back to possible attack. Okay. Stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Merely flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're gonna meet our guests.
Stay behind me.
Do not hold back.
Bring it! Tear them apart! Let us strike as one! Do not falter!
We shall overcome. Attack.
Yes. They go down! Onwards!
Strike as one.
Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fists in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserve. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Vulcan out here before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. Take this for your efforts. Now don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. I'm glad it's all over.
I will guide us.
Anything else?
You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A cloak wick out the window, and you saw the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in its ghostly form, it's clear she's exhausted, her shoulders are slouched, and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. While responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thorn Ford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Alright, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. There are no threats in this location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get to know them better. Once you exit this location and return a global map, you'll be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own.
Our path leads on.
Hello, Lindsay. A halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, chewing the tip of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in her notebook, scrawled with verse. Raises her eyes and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. Burp. I have to go. Just don't leave without me, of course. I could write whatever you tell me, but if I just wanted to stay up and cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through lectures at the Academy of the Grand Arts. While not as popular as some of the great bardic schools of the Inner Sea, Pitax's Academy of the Grand Arts still manages to attract some students seeking greater specialization. Hello, Svetlana. You are not who I talk to buy and sell things. Hey, Oleg. Greetings! Oleg seems to be in a good mood and greet you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Show me your wares, Oleg. Nothing's too good for such a good person. I'm selling you this shield back. It was a mistake to buy it. No, that's not. I didn't mean to sell that. Short spear. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Why have a normal one when I can have a masterwork one? Although Scroll of Rave of Enfeeblement, Scroll of Bane. Where is my AC? If I remove them. Yeah, that's... Are you wearing armor? You are wearing armor. Are you wearing armor? Are you wearing armor? Wearing high armor. Does that help you? No, it doesn't help you. I think we are going to save. And end stream. Let's see. No one I know is live. So we're just gonna end stream. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye.